All right. Now, I have to deal with the comments from Valentina Shevchenko on this video. Now, I have it pulled up right here. She referred to Alexa Grasso as a chance fighter. Okay? She said during the fight, Alexa Grasso is not doing much. She's conserving energy, waiting for a chance. But actually, if there is no chance, where's the victory? There is no victory. I know she's going to be ready for this exact chance. But the question is if she will be given this chance. No. Now, I suspect Valentina is in trouble. I suspect she's in trouble. Now, maybe she comes in here and starches Alexa Grasso. I'm taking Alexa Grasso in this fight. I watched that fight again today. It's available on YouTube. There's a high quality version or a copy upload of the fight on YouTube. Valentina was in trouble that whole fight. She was in trouble that whole fight. Starting as soon as she started bleeding. And it really started before that. It started as soon as she got hit in the first round. I believe her whole energy changed after she got hit in that first round. When she lost her legs, or she sort of dipped, it looked like she did lose her legs a little bit. I believe her energy changed. I believe she became, it sapped her aggressiveness. She lost the desire to be aggressive after that. That's what I suspect. But when I watched the fight, Valentina looks extremely uncomfortable. That's why she was forcing takedowns. I mean, let's be honest. She looked uncomfortable striking with Grasso. That's why she kept going for takedowns. If you're slapping your opponent around on the feet, you're not going to force takedowns like that. She seemed desperate for takedowns in that fight. It is because Grasso, it was the way Grasso was fighting her. Grasso had the feints and she had a high guard. And she was trying to get close, constantly trying to get close. She wasn't throwing strikes from way out. I think that would have made Shevchenko more comfortable if Grasso would have thrown strikes from way out that she could see coming. Instead, Grasso was trying to get in the striking range first. And Shevchenko being a counter striker, that's risky to let a fighter in striking range when their goal is to get close before they release strikes. And then you factor Grasso's speed, that's going to present problems. And as you saw, Shevchenko was getting clipped in the first round. Now, throughout the fight, Shevchenko was not getting clipped. Neither of them was really landing on the other for the vast majority of the fight. Let's be real. Both of them were missing a lot of shots. The only shots that were fairly consistent was a jab from Shevchenko, and most of those were blocked by Grasso's guard. So the most you could say is that Valentina was winning the fight based on a jab, but what jab? A jab that's being blocked or partially blocked most of the time. Valentina was not dominant in that fight. If she was up on the cards, if she was winning that fight by decision, it was not by much. And throughout the majority of that fight, Alexa Grasso was coming forward. You could get away with moving backwards a bunch if you're the champion defending the title. You know, there's a better chance of Valentina winning a fight like that on the scorecards if she's the champion, not if she's the challenger. She can't fight like that in the rematch and expect to win a decision. So this is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly why I said I'm taking Grasso in this fight. Because there's too much of a chance that Valentina is going to fight the exact same type of fight she fought in the first fight, only this time there is no submission. A fight like that could easily go to Grasso. Especially when Grasso made you lose your legs and you didn't cause Grasso to lose her legs. Especially when you're dripping blood and Grasso's not. I didn't expect Valentina, I expected her to say that she felt like she was winning. I did expect that. But a chance fighter, that still suggests to me that she felt like she was winning by a wide margin. It was not one of those types of fights. I've seen the fights where Valentina is clearly outclassing her opponents. I wasn't seeing that here. You know, there was a couple times, the visuals that we saw, Shevchenko moving back, getting hit, backing into the fence, having to move laterally, moving away. You can't win. You can't take no title fighting like that. If she fights that exact same fight that she fought in the first fight, she is not going to get the decision. This is why I said I'm taking Grasso in the rematch, because Valentina is going to have to come out of her skin. She's going to have to give us a different look. She's going to have to fight different. And the thing is, Nunes has shown that she can do that. This is why I say there's a lot of pressure on Valentina. Nunes has already proven, hey, I can do it. I lost my belt. I look totally different in the rematch, and I dominated my opponent in the rematch, all 5 rounds. If Valentina, that's going to be hard for Valentina to do. It's going to be hard for her to do that. It looks hard for Valentina to even hurt Alexa Grasso. And worst of all, Alexa Grasso looks far too comfortable in front of Valentina. Valentina does not have the style to dominate Alexa Grasso. She just doesn't. Alexa Grasso is almost on cloud 9 in front of Valentina Shevchenko. Look at how happy in high spirits Grasso is between rounds. Does she look frustrated, lost, bewildered, overwhelmed? She's actually having fun in there between rounds and during the fight, looking extremely confident. And you could see where Grasso's aggression was starting to pick up as the fight went on. It got worse and worse. Not in a dramatic way, but as the fight went on, it was getting worse and worse for Valentina. She was being less and less effective. And it was made to look even worse by her forcing so many takedowns. And when she wasn't getting takedowns, moving back. Jab, jab, move away. That approach loses in the rematch. So this is interesting already. we might witness a rapid decline of Valentina, just like that. You know, it's possible that she has aged rapidly, because honestly, she looks old in there. The way she fought that fight, Grasso has a patient style. Grasso wants her opponent to fight at a calm, low pace. That's Shevchenko. Her Achilles heel is a very aggressive fighter that she has a hard time hurting. It's constantly coming at her. Valentina will have to fight like that, in my opinion. In order to dominate Grasso, she got to increase her volume and assertiveness, aggression. She got to step in range and dig shots, and she got to believe in herself. Valentina, I believe, lacks confidence. And to be honest, I've always believed this. That she seems kind of doubtful of herself a lot of times in there. And I think that's one of the reasons why she don't open up as much as she could. She's shown glimpses of her ability to open up and tee off when she teed off on Priscilla. My thing is, you can hit a lot of girls with combinations like that if you just throw the shots. Against fighters like Grasso, Valentina lacks confidence. If you watch her, you can see that's much of the problem. Because I find myself saying, Valentina, just throw some shots. Put your shots together. Throw in combination. Step in and be aggressive. And she just don't do it. She still prefers to be a passive counter striker. But against Grasso, moving back, moving away. So, look, Shevchenko can submit Grasso. Anything can happen in a fight. But as long as they're striking, Valentina is going to have a rough time again if she fights that same style, in the same style that she did. I thought Valentina was doing good early in the first round, especially when she hit her. Valentina threw a spinning back fist and immediately threw a body kick. Valentina should have attacked Grasso's body far more often. I don't know what in the world she was thinking. That's another thing I was saying to myself as I watched the fight. Like, Valentina, why aren't you teeing off on her body and daring her to grab your leg and take you down? That's exactly what Shevchenko should have been doing. Just like she did with Jessica Eye. You're fighting another boxer who wants to box. Punish her body. Punish it. It's like, instead, Valentina seemed like she was trying to prove a point by boxing Grasso. Maximizing Grasso's chance at a victory. Because she's dealing with a patient, low-paced fighter. And that is what Grasso is comfortable in front of. So, I don't know. Again, I'm taking Grasso. But I'm not saying Shevchenko is definitely going to lose. Shevchenko can win this fight. But I don't think that same performance wins a decision in the rematch. Now, as far as Irene Aldana, I'm going to take Nunes over Aldana. I'm going to take Nunes over Aldana. But Aldana can win this fight, in my opinion. I'm not all that sold on Amanda Nunes. No disrespect to her. But I think there's some animals right now at bantamweight that I'm not sure she beats. What's that girl's name? Forgot her name already. The short girl with no neck. She's a problem. She's a problem. She's a problem. She's a problem for anybody. Let's be honest, man. Listen. Nunes is good. She's a great fighter. Josiane Nunes is the fighter I was thinking of. Nunes is a great fighter. She is not invincible. Even in the rematch against Pena, she was taking shots. She's taking flush shots. Look at her face after the fight. She still get hit by fighters who throw punches as sloppy as Juliana Pena's. Let's reflect on how sloppy Juliana Pena's punches are for a minute. A fighter who's getting hit by Pena, in my opinion, you can get hit by anybody. Pena can hit you. Anybody can hit you. I'm not that sold on Amanda Nunes. That's just how it is. I think Josiane Nunes, another alien. Just like Nunes. Josiane Nunes I haven't seen her hurt yet. She's used to fighting girls that's much bigger than herself and beating them up. I don't know about that. Chelsea Chandler, who knows? But Irene Aldana is not the last potential opponent. Mayra Bueno Silva, who knows? Who knows? Silva looked good, man. She doing a lot better at bantamweight than she was at flyweight. So, Irene Aldana can hit anybody, I think. I mean, listen. If Pena can punch Amanda Nunes, why wouldn't Aldana be able to punch Amanda Nunes? I just have a hard time seeing that. The raggedy, crooked punches of Juliana Pena connecting on your face in both fights. Both fights, Amanda Nunes. I'm going to safely assume Aldana will be able to crack you too. The thing is, Aldana can crack. She can crack. So to me, this belt is up in the air. Hearing rumors that Nunes might retire, win or lose. We'll see about that. I don't know if I believe that, but we will see about that. If Aldana wins the belt, I think that belt is going to be passed around for a while. Somebody's going to take that from her. And if it's Holly Holm, somebody's going to take it from Holly. If it's Pena, somebody's going to take it. We'll see what Nunes does. If she retires, they're going to be playing hot potato with that belt. So we will see what happens. That is all for this live stream.